Hello everybody, I've lost count how many times I've tried to record this video now because shit seems to keep fucking it up. Be it camera battery, be it me not knowing what I'm doing, stuff falling over, lighting not working, so fuck it, I'm gonna go from now. Okay guys, so this video is gonna be looking at the terrain and some of the movement aspects of Deadzone in my Deadzone journey. So guys, what have I got at the moment on the table? Also, you'll notice that I'm in my living room. It's a little bit echoey in here, I do apologise, but it's got a bigger table and it's just easier to film in because there's better lighting and stuff like that. So, now I have battery power and I can ramble for as long as I want. I'm trying to keep it short though, guys. We will go into, first and foremost, the Deadzone board here. Now, it's a nice little mouse mat kind of material, so it's foldable and you can roll it up and stow it away really easily. But you'll notice that it's all divided up into squares or cubes. In Deadzone, you shouldn't think square, you should think cube, so think three-dimensionally, because it allows you for 360-degree movement. But anyway, we'll come on to that in just a little bit. As you can see, this scenery here I've got from the Deadzone starter kit, as well as the other bits of loot that I picked up at the Mantic Open Day. It's lovely, lovely terrain, and it is fully modular. What you can do, if you like, is you can paint it all on sprue, clip it off, and then assemble it as and when you want to play a game. Now, I tend to glue mine just because I prefer to have the big terrain pieces, and I can't be arsed with all the time spent actually clipping it together. But it makes for some very, very interesting designs. This is the bunny hut, as Pidge calls it. I've got a video on how I'd paint the rust effects and stuff coming up for this soon, guys, in case you're wondering. But what you do, you place the terrain inside the squares. You can't really have them overlapping like that, that's just not allowed. But going back to the terrain and stuff, the actual terrain pieces themselves, they come with these little connectors like this, so that's how they kind of clip in. When you get it, it's all pretty self-explanatory, and it's just really, really fun to build. It's like Lego, but for wargamers. It's bloody brilliant stuff. So we've got the terrain and stuff like that. Now, as I said, it's three-dimensional. So, for example, the guys here, so this is just a enforcer. Enforcers all come with jump packs. Now, when you move, so for example, I'm here. You can move in any direction. So you can move either from here to here, like this, or you can even move diagonally. Now, diagonally is pretty cool because you can actually jump ahead, and it's quite tactical in how you play. When you land in a square, or land in a cube, should I say, you can move pretty much anywhere in it. It's not restricted to how many inches you got. So you can basically go, right, I'm going to be here, I want to be here. Or say, for example, you go, right, I'm in this cube, I want to move right up here and tuck in nice and tight and hug the terrain so I'm not going to get shot at. Other things, now, in the phase, the turns and stuff in Deadzone are split into, I think, long, short, and free actions. Free actions you can just do, as it's stated in the name, they're free. I think you can do two long actions for every, sorry, two short actions for every one long action. So move is a short action. So if I want to, I can go move, move, or, well, you wouldn't really do that, you go move, move, like that. However, if I want to sprint, that is a long action, so I can go move, 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 and I can move 4 cubes and end up anywhere I want in a cube. So that's how the actions work in regards to movement, I think. In regards to moving up levels and stuff, so say for example, my enforcer guy is here. Move it here so you can see a little bit better, guys. The enforcers have jump packs, so they don't suffer any penalties. So I can basically go, right, I'm moving up onto this square here. Now, there is an advantage to being on a higher level, and I will touch on that in a little while. But anyway, so I can move unhindered up. So if I want to, say if I'm at the bottom here, I can go, right, I'm going to move up, so I'm going to go move, move, and end up here. If I wanted to sprint, I could just jetpack all the way up onto the top and use that action. That's what I'm led to believe. Now again, guys, my grasp on rules is not very good because of the way I learn stuff, so this is probably all wrong, but I'm probably getting some bits right, so just bear with it. I wouldn't take this as a definitive, this is how you play Deadzone video. It's not that at all. This is merely my understanding and my journey so far. So, with other models that don't have jump packs, such as the Enforcer Captain, although you'd think he would have a jump pack, wouldn't you? Because he is the captain after all, and you want to be as mobile as possible. If you want to move up a level, you have to make a check. So, for example, say if I want to get up there, I have to roll a D8, and on a 5+, he makes it up there. Happy days, hurrah, it's brilliant. However, if I'm in this cube here, you'll notice there's a ladder here. I believe that you can move up unhindered if there's a ladder, which is also pretty nice. Other things about it, it's going to be more advantageous to you if you want to get on a higher level to shoot at someone. So say for example, my Enforcer Captain is here. Say for example, my Enforcer Captain is there, and my guy is here. Now, yes, I can see him through a window ever so slightly. You can't really see it on the camera, guys, but there's a little slit here and I can see him through there. However, I'm getting no bonuses to that. What I want to do, really, is utilise my jump pack and boost up here and end up right on the edge. For two reasons. Number one, you get a bonus to shooting when you are on a high level, and number two, because of line of sight, if I can see the base of the model and the top of the model, I get an extra bonus to shooting there. So I'm essentially, with this guy, going to get 3 shooting shots if I decide to shoot him, which I probably would in that respect. You don't get any bonuses for any more higher levels. In fact, it actually hinders you to be too high, because you can't, if a character's like right there, it's really difficult to kind of see and really difficult to get your angles and stuff. But anyway, I digress. In regards to the terrain and stuff, I can't remember if I've just touched this, but you can't have the terrain like willy-nilly just placed like that, because it stops you getting into this tiny bit of cube here and it just wastes space, really. But anyway, guys, that has been my little brief overview of the movement and stuff. In regards to some of the terrain, though, what we can do is we can just have a little bit of a zoom in, a little bit of a pan around and stuff, and look at some of the terrain. As I said, guys, I've actually got a video on how I paint this coming out soon. I've pressed the wrong thing on my tripod to undo it. There we go. So we've got some lovely rust effects. With this terrain, I wanted to go for a really dark, really rusty, kind of used effect going on there. Just because I didn't want it to be pristine. I wanted it to be like it's been here for ages, because as the premise in Deadzone, the whole thing with Deadzone is they're planets that have been quarantined, and planets which have kind of been shut off from everything because of outbreaks of plague and things like that. So let's just give this little building a pan down. Way. But yeah, guys, so that's how I do my terrain. And there's a video coming out now to paint that. I'm trying to think of anything else in regards to movement and stuff like that. That's pretty much it as far as I'm aware, but I think I've got that pretty well, and it seems right anyway. It sounds like I'll be able to play a game without knowing how to move and stuff, which is pretty good. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for this a little bit disjointed video. Like I say, it's very difficult for me getting into a new system because I don't pick up rules and I don't learn stuff very well. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Also give it a share if it's accurate at all. Drop a comment in the doobly-doo down below if I read anything horrendously wrong, and please correct me, because it helps me learn how to do stuff. Don't forget to check out the Facebook group, where you'll get little snippets, little sneak peeks of what I'm doing at the moment, and also you'll get first to know when there's a video up as well if you check the Facebook. So anyway, guys, also don't forget to check the Tumblr. All links from the doobly-doo down below. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys again. See you now, and goodbye.